Hey guys, what's up? So I'm going to do a tarot reading. All right, there's 3 different decks in here. We got the Moonology, we have the Queen of Oracles, and we have the Earth Magic, okay? I just wanted to see something different. I wanted to do another reading, but I'm kind of in a rush, and I just was in the mood to do this real quick. So we're gonna do that. Oh, this is funny because that's what was on the bottom earlier that was flipped over. You guys weren't with me when that happened, but whatever. So, all right. And it's also weird because earlier I did a, you know what, I'm gonna shuffle these, like, I did a reading earlier and, it was talking about something in the winter, like something happened in the winter or something was going to be happening in the winter, and it's almost fall, which is almost like winter time, kind of, you know. So this is about the winter solstice, and it's talking about reflection. So right now you could have really been, something could have happened in the winter, or there's going to be something of a kind of reflection in the winter, or from reflecting, I don't know. That's what I'm going to say with that. But there's been a real focus on wanting harmony in your life. There could be something that was going on in your life that it wasn't like a set of rules, but like it was a structure of how you were going by things, and it was really unpredictable. And with it came needing to, feeling like you need to be cautious, in doing so. But once the reflection could have been about releasing some kind of negative, mindset or negativity. Maybe it's, you know, you needed to focus on you and showing yourself, your real self to the world. Maybe you were, that's a lot. Maybe, so when I use these cards, every time this card comes out, it's not really showing it. It's, your commitment is being tested every time. It's so messed up because this entire row is the, I'm gonna do this real quick, is the Earth Magic, and then the next row so far is all Moonology. But yeah, hold on, let me get back into this. So yeah, there's some kind of unpredictability about a situation that you are in. You are being tested, your commitment is being tested in this. There could be something about not going back to an unfoldment of an old vision. You're on a new, that's funny. I said, I was going to say you're on a new vision quest and New Beginnings came out. I'll take that. Why is this so like, I don't know why, but like, for some reason, it's like super not working. Whatever, we'll just do that, right? Is it shows better? Yeah, okay. So we'll do that. So the unpredictability could also come from a new beginning. Like there's could be a new beginning coming that you're not expecting. But again, don't go back to how you used to be or the way you used to think. You might have thought that you weren't good enough for some kind of new beginning. Somebody could have had an influence on that because nobody can make us feel any certain type of way. That's our decision. But if you don't go back into this, I need to be cautious, I need to do things by the book or how this person wants me to do it, and show yourself instead, knowing that you're good enough, there will be a new beginning. A new vision will come and unfold in the unpredictability because there'll be a new perspective. And that's what will help the unfoldment once that can happen. But right now, just take time to yourself. Take time to yourself, because as long as you don't go back to doing things the way you were and being cautious and not taking risks and chances, and you're going to miss opportunities. And there's a fiery climax that's approaching. You could be coming together with somebody, or something that you're working on could start coming together. You could be waiting for a message, or you could be focusing on want to give out your message. It doesn't even need to be to like one specific person. It could be like to show who you are, speak your mind, speak your truth. Like, you know how like people like they'll like have something to say. I don't like this. Like they need to say something about something. Like, what am I trying to say? Speak your truth. Like, speak out into the world and just show who you really are. You know, like maybe you just don't let people really see the real you, and be vulnerable in some kind of solitude. I think when it says your commitment is being tested, it's talking about the commitment to yourself that you did the reflection, so much reflection on, trying to have inner peace and harmony, knowing that you are good enough, and having the faith, realization that is, if you don't go back to the way things used to be, there can be a new beginning and a new fiery, opportunity. Maybe you've found out what you're really passionate about, what it is you really want in this state of vulnerability, in this taking time to breathe. Yeah, the answers are coming, and you're very close to achieving your goal because of this new perspective, and you're starting to believe in the possible of some kind of powerful change. But see, it says like communion, and the answers you need are coming. Usually this card reminds me of somebody getting a message, because it's the eagle, like a messenger. So like it's a message from somebody else coming in, or again, you wanting to give out your message to somebody or the world, right? But as long as whatever it is you focused on with this reflection work, and knowing that it's time to release some kind of negativity, because nothing can come about if there can't be a new beginning if the perspective doesn't change. It's just going to keep unfolding into the same vision that you're seeing, which is what you don't want, right? So once this reflection came in, and it pretty much, is telling you it's time to release negativity, something is going to come together that you might not be expecting. You could be expecting something, but it's not going to be what you think it is. It's going to be way more powerful. Look up when the new moon was, because around there is when something could have happened that is going to trigger this to happen, or the next new moon. So if whatever was going on in the last new moon, try to remember, because what we're doing and what we're trying to manifest and everything like that is always done in the new moon cycle. And then when the full moon comes, that's when it all manifests and comes about. Plus, we just got out of Mercury retrograde like 2 days ago. So that will all start to come out into light as well. So when you start focusing on who you are and who you want to show up as in the world, what you want to say, or if somebody comes in with a message, don't let your pride get in the way, and show that you've changed and have this sovereignty, goddess, Queen of the Moon kind of energy now. Because that could, your vulnerability could actually come from that. That could be the vigilance, not letting yourself be vulnerable out of being scared. And reflection work can help you with when you reflect, you find out your weaknesses and your strengths, right? Because it's inner work. You're reflecting on self. So that's what's going to come together as long as you stay in that harmonious way of thinking and not let anything get in the way of it. That old way of thinking, that structure, somebody could have broken a promise, and that's maybe why you could be cautious right now, because maybe with this person or this situation, whenever something unfolds out of it, it's always unpredictable and you never know what's going to happen. And that could actually always be something that changes your perspective, or your perspective never changes. But it's about to. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. So you're in solitude right now, being tested to see how you're going to react to certain things. Like, are you going to stay scared and cautious and not move, or are you going to make a move, or are you going to move with somebody else or something that is trying to make you move? Like, this perspective is going to have a lot to do with the way you go in this goal of yours, believing in the impossible, right? Because nothing is yet set in stone, and you're realizing that. And because of that, there is no rules that can be broken. There is nothing to be scared about. Plus, you're in harmony, and that's what you're focusing on, to show the world the real you, because you know you're good enough. That's the new beginning. That's the new chapter of you being different. You not being the same person that you were before. You learned how to be vulnerable and nourish yourself in a time of solitude when you were maybe your ego is in the way of manifestation coming in. Luck is on your side, though. When the answers come, you're going to realize that. You're going to realize how much everything was an illusion. Yeah, see? Veiled. Everything was an illusion. Your dreams are about to come true. And it says, like, your dreams need a practical plan. Maybe that's what you were thinking, and you weren't believing in the impossible and expecting some kind of powerful change. But there's gonna, once all this happens, it's gonna start moving fast, and it's gonna activate like immediately. So stay grounded, okay? Last one is, what do you need to release? It's time to release negativity. Okay? Accepting, taking a breath. It's time to take action. Blessings, beauty, sanctuary. Work through your fears, passions. The end of a cycle approaches. Trust, attraction, discernment. Your hard work is paying off. Fruition, fear, stillness, creation, gratitude, purifying, which is going to bring change into your mindset, movement, bring you into some kind of power. And again, you have some instinct of this, right? there was a promise that it was going to happen, but something needed to happen first before it could come in. And it could have definitely literally just been an activation of the reflection that you were doing and focusing on in order to change your perspective, because something that you were thinking was your vision never was. It never was. You were looking at things not for what they really were. But it could have been because you felt like you weren't good enough. So there's that negative thinking, you know, so believe in the impossible, right? Because you're really close. And it is going to be unpredictable. It's going to be an unpredictable unfoldment. So don't go back. Vigilance breach, just in case you can't see it, because you are in harmony. Fiery climax is happening. Okay, guys? Yeah, all right. Bye.